What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to designers who should go to HELL for their ideas. This is the sixth part of the series. I try to find the first four, but then time started. Honestly, I'm doing this last minute. So, yeah. Honestly, the last one wasn't really something that emphasized on the point of the title, except for like a few things, but that was like the three most perverted crap that I ever seen in my life. Hopefully, I don't see that any of that shit this time, but I'm going to find out, and that's by seeing this video. And if you enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button, be notified by... Wow, I said that way too fast. But hit the notification button, be notified immediately when a new video comes out. Because if you've seen yesterday's video, which is on Sonic Frontier, I got something there. I got Sonic going on. I got more of these reaction videos coming up. Minecraft, as you know. And if you're already part of the channel, be sure to hit the notification button. I'm just saying to be notified when new stuff comes out. It's just a simple click. That's it. And if you have any videos you'd like to recommend, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll react to it as soon as possible. Now, with this said, let's see if this video actually keeps up to its title's name.
From the clothes on your back to the phone in your hand, every product requires the work of a designer. Having said that, not all designers are, well, good. From impractical chargers and phony speakers to spine-chilling children's toys, we're taking a look at the good, the bad, and the ugly, as we check out more designers that should go to hell for their ideas.
Well, will this keep up?
A tech giant, but they've had their fair share of design blunders. And
True.
The pile is undoubtedly their wireless magic mouse. It's a pretty decent gadget overall. However, there's a slight issue in the charging department. What with Apple putting it underneath, which, as you can see, renders it completely useless while charging. The mouse doesn't need charging frequently, though I can imagine in the midst of a last-minute deadline, this design can make even the Pope swear. And this isn't Apple's only folly. The Apple Pencil's second generation is a nifty, if expensive, gadget that allows precision touchscreen use, compatible with
that looks really good, in all honesty.
This pencil can be secured magnetically to the side of the tablet where it charges wirelessly.
That's not too bad.
Finesse cannot be said for the first generation. With no magnet, it charges via the iPad's lightning port, where, as you can see, there's a risk of the pencil bending or snapping if not to mention losing the tiny cap it comes with. Now, we've established pretty firmly in this series that Apple's design teams are going to hell.
I wouldn't say going there. I just say they're pretty dumb in doing it this way. Like, it's really flawed, and the designers are freaking idiots to not realize this flaw before they sold it out to the general public. Honestly, it was dumb, but not something to go to HE for.
Another diabolical tech design comes from Logitech with their Z333 speakers.
Never heard of them.
One customer found that the tweeter, aka the smaller speaker, was actually just glued on and was completely cosmetic. Though in fairness to Logitech, the item's description's small print does say the tweeter is decorative and not operational. But why add it then, Logitech? Why add it? But that's just hardware design. The world of software design is a whole other can of worms. Exhibit A.
It's weird, but not something
This is a
that
relatively
deserves
new,
the tell name.
dastardly infuriating trend of social media apps such as Facebook sending users pseudo-notifications that don't really concern them, i.e. BMA's just updated his profile picture, or BMA's commented on a post. Basically, a notification involving your Facebook friends, not you, designed only to get you on the app. And why do they want you on the app? Well, money. Our feeds are brimming with ads which third-party companies pay Facebook to display to target audiences, based on the data Facebook has on you. According to CNBC, these ads made up 99% of Facebook's $55.8 billion revenue in 2018. Facebook also knows that for many users, a notification will automatically trigger their brain's dopamine system, coercing them to pursue the anti-notification and get sucked into endless doom scrolling. So beware, these anti-notifications are designed for one thing, and that's making Mark more Zuckerbucks. Now, as someone whose income is YouTube-based, I wouldn't want to bite the hand that feeds me. But alas, I have a duty to truth, and unfortunately, YouTube itself has been caught making some devious design choices with its platform.
I mean, it has done that here and there.
From ads that look kinda like regular videos and start playing automatically, taking up half the landing screen, to removing the option to sort a channel's videos by oldest first. Are they purposely users? Well, as far as the ad stuff is concerned, it could be so. YouTube offers $11.99.
I really did miss that function. Oldest to
offline downloads, offers ad-free
newest.
Perhaps if they plague you enough with copious ads, you'll be pressured into buying YouTube Premium. Heck, the ads for Premium are sneaky. Just check out the design of this ad one Twitter user noticed. Their entire screen was consumed by the ad and there seemed to be no exit. In reality, a black X was slyly camouflaged into the woman's hair.
Okay, that's kind of clever, in all honesty.
YouTube's current design teams are earning a place on my naughty list. YouTube, if you're listening, I didn't mean any of that. I love you. But there's actually a
kind of makes
like this. It's called dark pattern, and it's defined as a user interface that has been carefully crafted to trick users into doing things. Or as one Twitter user found, not doing things. After receiving an email from Moonpig, a UK online order greeting card company, he wished to unsubscribe. However, there was no unsubscribe button. After digging around, he found the button was in black font on a black background, only visible when highlighted. Outrageous. But these days, the internet is riddled with these dark patterns. Just take a look at what Reddit user Gelnus Law spotted when visiting a blog website.
Huh? Oh, that's
sneaky, right? As the user tries to edit their cookie preferences, the options switch, making it impossible to not accept. Thankfully, as you can see, this has since been rectified, but its original form was pretty much as outrageous as design choices get.
That's freaked up.
It's frustrating when technology overcomplicates simple tasks. Another example being these refrigerators spotted in Walgreens. Completely opaque, you must wave your hand in order to be shown the stock levels inside. Digitally. Something which they don't even do accurately. Nothing like failing to solve a non-existent problem with a solution nobody asked for. Especially when, transparent glass exists. That said, a Walgreens employee explained that the doors are insulated, meaning the fridges conserve energy, making them environmentally friendlier. Though considering the power required to light up those screens and the precious mined metals needed to craft the computer parts to run them, I'm not sure I buy that. Do you? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, that's a bit questionable, in all honesty. But it's not something to go HELL
even started to tax
for.
That is, you must scan the QR code on the TP dispenser and watch a 30-second ad on your phone in order to be rewarded with 3 measly squares of TP.
What?
The dystopian advertiser crazy future we're heading for? I want out. Worse yet, imagine your bowel movements being reflected for all to see. While it's possible whoever's responsible for this mirrored ceiling didn't fully think through their idea, some netizens are certain the designer was a bit of a peeping Tom.
Okay, that one actually does deserve HELL.
Avoiding the color brown.
Along with the toilet paper thing. That is friggin' stupid.
On closer analysis, I think they're supposed to be brown flowers or puppy dogs. Though I guess if
okay, maybe that's the TP thing.
Human waste, there's less of a need to clean up the real stuff. These days, it's hard to be environmentally friendly.
That's just dumb,
they can profit on this by advertising their products as such. So much so, just this year in celebration of Earth Day, L'Oreal packaged their Biolage range shampoo and conditioner in a fully recycled cardboard bottle. Or so it seemed. Yep, like a Scooby-Doo villain, this cardboard was merely a mask for a plastic bottle. Alright, truth be told, L'Oreal did acknowledge that this was a hybrid bottle, meaning all the packaging was 100% recycled cardboard and recycled plastic. Reportedly, the cardboard stabilizes the bottle, meaning it can be much thinner and uses 40% less plastic. But still, it feels a little deceptive, and not all designers are so transparent with these things. Like this bottle that literally says, "Hello, I'm a paper bottle." In this case, the company actually had to issue an apology, admitting to being misleading, though they claimed it was merely an oversight. Yeah, sure. I'll claim the same thing the next time I introduce myself as Chris Hemsworth at parties. But if we're talking wasteful plastic, you ain't seen nothing till you feast your eyes on this. In 2016, Whole Foods had the idea to sell pre-pilled oranges and case them in plastic containers. If only oranges come with some way to biologically case themselves, so we didn't need to cover them in plastic. Oh, wait. After receiving some very deserved backlash, Whole Foods responded admitting they'd made a mistake in pledging to leave them in their natural packaging, the peel. What a great idea. It's bold, it's new, it's exciting. I like it.
Okay,
Most folks would
that's
like a bigger
dumb, but
house,
not
but reality
thing.
often means
H E
having to
double L.
make do with smaller spaces. Thankfully, there are creative solutions to limited space like underbed storage, wall-mounted tables, or having your toilet in your kitchen. According to Reddit,
What?
this culinary crapper genuinely exists in an apartment in Russia. There's little info on this peculiar potty, though I can only hope it was the result of plumbing limitations and not a design choice. Prepping food next to the spot you just dropped a loaf of a different kind doesn't seem the most hygienic. But hey,
Nope.
at least there's an air freshener. So it's clear saving space requires creative solutions, though
It's
not every
questionable, but
idea is
not
well thought
really
out. For example,
H E
the
double L.
staircase integrated into the kitchen counter. I imagine.
But yeah, like I said, it doesn't. The toilet thing doesn't deserve H E double L. In all honesty, if it's not really a design choice and it's a tough call to make, and you have to be forced to agree with the choice that you have to connect your toilet to the kitchen stuff, then you can't help but feel a bit sorry for them, for anyone that lives there, that about the conditions they have to live in.
The designer thought this would be a genius idea, though it only brings to question their hygiene standards. Meatloaf with a side of feet, anyone? Hygiene aside, at least that kitchen's functional. The same cannot really be said for
That's
this next one.
freaking dumb.
Spotted by a Redditor, this monstrosity was advertised on a real estate website as, and
How?
I quote, a modern kitchen, great layout, bright and spacious. But amongst all the
Not
cramped counters, the
really.
worst offender is the dishwasher.
It
Presumably to save
looks.
space, it must have been installed first and then sealed with the countertop. Though from this angle, it doesn't even look accessible. And God forbid getting it out of there if it stops working. Wow, it seems people are so lazy they'd rather have a kitchen like this than just hand wash the dishes themselves. But that's far from the worst perpetrator.
I mean, you could literally just change it,
Go
put the
this
sink
Korean house advert.
over
Initially,
there
you might assume the
instead.
house comes with an integrated pool, but the truth lies behind some clever camera angles. The devil
What do you
works
mean?
hard, but those realtors, they work harder and with equally devious intentions. False advertisements, the worst being food and drink. On more than one occasion, Budweiser, for instance, have been caught red-handed with some packaging deception. For example, here it appears
That's
there are 10 cans in this box, when in reality, the difficult-to-see dark text reveals there are only 8 16-ounce cans. The small print reveals these are equal to more than 10 regular 12-ounce cans, but I doubt that's useful info for anyone looking for a 10-pack. Same again here, suggesting there are 16 bottles when there are only 12. Even worse is this pack of Spanish chips, which claims to have 0 saturates, sodium, and sugars, that is, if you eat a 0-gram portion.
the
In
bottle
fairness, the
stuff
designer of the product
wasn't
suggested
really
this may have been a blank template that was
bad.
accidentally
That's just
printed, and that the
misinformative.
designer may have even lost their job, as mistakes like this can be expensive. But besides
Yeah.
minor mistakes, it seems our portion sizes truly are getting smaller. Yep, they call it shrinkflation. This is essentially the
What?
way in which some brands claim to keep their products the same prices throughout economic inflation while incrementally making them smaller. meaning we, the consumer, get less bang for our buck. Or in many cases, they just increase the price anyway while making the product smaller. Take Gatorade, for example. With their recent bottle redesign, a representative claimed the new design was more aerodynamic and grippable, failing to mention that the fresh design also bore a 14% reduction in product, going from 32 ounces to just 28. Though not all companies are trickery. Just take this Japanese strawberry milk, or as they would call it, Ichigo Miraku. Only there ain't much Ichigo in this Miraku, as the strawberry syrup is actually printed onto the carton. One user in the comments
Oh, that
explained that the drink does actually taste like
that's really messed up, to be honest.
packaging is becoming increasingly common.
But not really bad. That's more like a
example, this
bad
banana
design
milk really
choice.
looks full, but once again, much of
Nope.
the product is merely printed on the packaging. But it isn't the only industry trying to save itself money at the expense of the customer experience. Somewhere else we might begin to feel the squeezes on the airlines. Well, that's if designer Alejandro Nunez Vicente gets his way with the Chase Lounge Economy seat. His design concept is essentially double-decker airplane, allowing airlines to cram in more passengers, making more money per flight. But claustrophobic and fresh hell, with any luck, we won't be shuffling into these seats anytime soon.
No.
Flying into
it just seems like a bad design choice.
Poor design can lead to products looking like other products. Like this bottle of soda. Wait. Yeah, that's paint remover. From the juice-like coloration to the crown cap, it almost seems the Einstein behind this wanted people to think it was soda, rather than the totally lethal to consume product it really is. Similar but not quite as deadly are these water cooler bottles, which have an interesting design choice, being yellow tinted. Looks refreshing. On the more risque side of things, we have this M&M's packaging where a resealable stickers placement has resulted in, oh dear God. Oh, rest assured, peel back the sticker and we see we're just witnessing some chocolate making. Even so, it's pretty hard to see why this was the chosen pose, but I can confirm it appears across various packs. I'm starting to think some designers might truly be the devil himself. Moving on to
I think it's more ignorance.
Design, what would you do if you needed to install a radiator, but it was too big?
But it's not really something I'm in favor of.
Smaller radiator, one person decided to think outside the box, or rather outside the room, cutting a hole in the wall in order to fit the radiator in.
Oh my gosh.
What you might call a hot mess. More infuriating is how
That's
almost
stupid.
perfect this wall is. Let's just fire in the wall that couldn't be moved, resulting in this atrocity. Though if it was up to me, I'd much rather just place the outlet somewhere else than cause this crime against humanity. Oh, Photoshop slave. Come fix this. Much better. We've all seen hilarious expectation versus reality photos, and it's often the result of poor design. Case in point is Pennywise the clown costume from Walmart, expectation and reality. Original, if I do say so myself. Just take a look at what happened when TikToker Lil Mammy Simp got her hands on the costume. Well,
that's a bit insulting.
Less horrifying, but equally disappointing. Check out this slide that didn't quite live up to the expectations.
I think it's the wall.
Yep, quite anticlimactic.
You gotta make it a bit lower.
It might have been an intentional safety feature, considering there's a pool right there that could have unsuspecting swimmers in it. But I, for one, would be fully expecting to be launched into the heavens at the end of a slide like that. To quote the king of YouTube, report of the week,
my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Much like how that water slide rider's fun came to a screeching halt, so would any cyclist journey when using this cycling lane found in Selandak, Indonesia. Clearly,
cycling lane
behind this failed to account for street lamps, resulting in a cycle lane that resembles a Mario Kart course.
I mean,
as we've seen,
Mario Kart relate. I mean, you can't relate that, but
their strong suit. A Mickey Mouse shaped pencil,
it does look pretty bad.
Like a cute idea. However, the reality is that this inaccessible Disney's live action remakes. Oh yeah, I went there. Jokes aside,
I mean, he's not wrong about the live Disney action stuff. At times it's questionable, but yeah.
serious, something close to my heart. SpongeBob. Just look what they did to him with this bouncy castle. Either the
Oh,
designer behind this is a monster, or they were attempting to recreate SpongeBob's evil sketch twin,
poor
Doodlebob.
SpongeBob.
And there are plenty more terrifying children's toys out there, like Ballerina unique baby dolls.
Oh my
Dolls
gosh.
which composed and stacked in boxes. It seems the designer behind this didn't see how it kinda looks like the baby is last night's dinner in a Tupperware about to be reheated in the microwave.
Oh, that's
No wonder the little fellow looks so concerned. And while they're
that looks like
undeniably
pure
cute,
nightmare
Ballerina
fuel.
dolls are reportedly growing increasingly popular. I guess I can understand it. A conveniently boxed fake child is a lot less hassle than a real one. But the creepiness doesn't stop there. Designers have even corrupted some of our best-loved characters, including Winnie the Pooh. Here we see Winnie after 2 failed marriages, alcoholism, and a DUI.
Oh
This Winnie is seen. Even scarier are
no.
these Teletubby benches. Yeah, I'm not sitting on that. I'm pretty sure that little bench is
Yeah,
on a list somewhere.
that
Now,
one
that
is
bench might be
definitely
uncomfortable,
HE.
but did you know there are actually benches intentionally designed to be physically uncomfortable? In recent years, towns and cities around the world have been intentionally designing benches to be anti-homeless. That is, with lumps, bumps, and handles to deter homeless people from sleeping on them. Ironically, one designer even had their homeless charity ad posted on one of these so-called anti-homeless benches. While I'm sure that ad placement was just an oversight, in 2018 in the Guangxi province of China, a large chaotic cluster of posts were deliberately erected on Binjiang West Road,
Okay,
a
that's
place homeless were known
stupid.
to gather. The idea was that this would deter the homeless. Now, there are a few reasons why this design is terrible. 1, it's butt ugly. 2, it's mean-spirited. And 3, in theory, the homeless could still sleep between the bollards. Plus, they'd now have these handy posts to prop up shelter, therefore potentially making this a more homeless-friendly place and a futile design. I
True.
suggest investing the money and manpower of this construction into actually helping the homeless. Elsewhere in the realm of terrible seating design, you can find these seats which also double as reservoirs for rainwater. Either they were designed by someone unaware of Earth's
Yeah,
existence or an evil genius like the devil behind this staircase design that has an unexpected
it's
trip
not
hazard at the top.
bad. It's
Without any
just
color
poorly
difference, I can
designed,
only
in my
imagine that
opinion.
comes as quite a surprise to anyone using this death trap. Worse still, take a look at this trash can that attacks on sight. The
Okay,
frame which
that's a
holds the
bit
trash
dumb.
can in place and the lid are barely distinguishable, meaning most will unwittingly unleash the trash can when trying to open it. You have to wonder how many folks have been showered in trash by this piece of junk. Still on the
That's
topic of nasty
dumb.
surprises, this next fright comes from, of all things, a calming white noise podcast.
Welcome to the Relaxing White Noise Podcast. White noise and nature sounds in 8-hour uninterrupted episodes.
That wasn't a very relaxing, uninterrupted podcast, now was it?
That's
That
just
song caused
mean.
the fright of its life. I guess it had to learn sooner or later that the world is full of terribly designed products.
That was just plain
By
mean.
now, it's clear that bad design can result in some pretty uncomfortable experiences. For instance,
Yeah.
this sign printed onto the side of a bus seems completely innocuous. That is, until you realize that this poor woman's eyes were placed on the sliding windows. Yep, she went from looking like a doctor to, well, a Dr. Seuss character. And this isn't the only time this has happened. The same situation happened here, but
Oh.
the face only a mother could love. Even worse, one woman fell victim to another cruelly misplaced
Oh.
on her double
That part,
deckers,
yeah.
making it look like she had some pretty hardcore piercings. Not only that, but imagine being the person who has to open those doors. Yeah, I'm not going to animate that. Let's move on. Okay, so Rapunzel had magical hair, Pinocchio could grow his nose, and Cinderella? Well, apparently she could grow her neck. At least according to the adjustable headrest on this child's car seat. Long Neck Cinderella. Now that's a Disney remake I'd watch. On a more
Oh.
sensitive note, one designer attempted to create a patriotic keyring to honor war heroes. It's a heartwarming sentiment.
Oh.
However, the quite literal
Not too
execution
bad.
of the design, that is, putting a hole in their head,
Oh.
was less than tasteful, even if it was accidental. However, this next piece of
Okay, yeah,
design was
that's
very much intentional.
that's
This
not
incinerator is sold on Amazon for around $12 and is designed to appear as if the egg white is snot dripping from a man's nose. How do you like your eggs, boiled or flemmed?
in all honesty, I find that a bit funny.
So far, we've seen the dumb, the bad, and the ugly, so let's bring it on home with some straight up stupid designs. beginning with this one guy who, for whatever reason, had his Nike sneakers tattooed onto his feet.
What
Whatever you're
the
imagining, I
frick?
can guarantee it's worse. Take a look.
What the... Okay, no, that's just plain idiocy.
Yeesh. Sorry, I shouldn't body shame, especially in light of this next dreadful design. See, back in the 11th century, things weren't quite as PC, evidenced by this alleged anti-gluttony door found in Portugal's Alcobaça Monastery. As the legend
Oh
suggests, tour
no.
guides to the area report that the narrow 19.7-inch wide door was used as a metric of the monks' gluttony, or rather weight. It's believed that monks would be shamed into fasting if their gut couldn't fit through the door. Luckily, it would seem no designer ever actually conceived such a terrible design. Not at least according to FakeHistoryHunter.com, who claimed the door was actually a serving hatch to pass things to and from the kitchen. But I wouldn't put it past those monks getting up to a little monkey business. Still, in the spirit of terrible passages, check out this supposed security gate, which resembles much more a ladder to the other side as opposed to a deterrent.
Yeah.
This is a burglar's welcome here sign.
Honestly, they should have put some wiring on it.
Designs as a means of cutting costs. Safe to say this can result in some very shoddy products. I mean, just look at this knife, which broke because of the incredibly short length of metal that actually reaches into the handle, which means those support studs are nothing more than a cosmetic lie. This pretty perfectly summarizes cutting corners.
You're not
This
funny.
Bluetooth USB adapter that was sold as having a signal boosting antenna, yet a little dissection found it was connected to absolutely nothing. If only these designers could just tell the blue truth. Up next we have this shoddy bridge, which is another case of designers forgetting rain exists. See, most bridges come with effective drainage systems, something this one spotted in southeast China left to be desired. Because of this poor drainage system design, there are consequences. Firstly, driving through standing water not only risks damaging the car's engine, but it could cause loss of control due to aquaplaning.
True.
Secondly, the surprise jet stream of overflowing water sent cascading down by the vehicles above could cause a collision between the cars below.
Now that's something
Not
I'd
to
put
mention
to go
potentially super shocking
HELL
people
hockey
using the
stick.
crosswalk, though admittedly that is pretty funny. Slightly less funny though, the sheer amount of water could compromise the structural integrity of the bridge, risking a collapse. So for many, many reasons, this bridge design proves itself truly worthy of today's top prize for designers that should go to hell for their ideas.
Yeah, I can't agree with
That's about
that.
as much terrible design choices as I can tolerate today. If you've encountered any terrible designs, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh man. Okay, I need to think this one through. Honestly, I have a list now. The first and foremost is this bathroom thing. Now the TP thing, that's just the people being jerks. That's the people being assholes. That is something I can expect and say, oh, it's just an asshole being an asshole. But in actuality, the thing that comes with it, the whole reflection in the roof, yeah, that's something I have to disagree with. That is freaking perverted as heck. And the designer for that one serves HELL. That is so fricked up, messed up, perverted as heck. And honestly, nothing you could say can tell me otherwise. Other design choices, they're not deserving of HELL. It's just your ignorance, bad planning, bad ideas, no choice but to do it, and people being idiots. But besides this thing where they should really change that look, actually. the whole baby thing isn't really comfortable to me. It's weird, disturbing, and for some reason looking at it just makes me think, oh my gosh, there's a baby there. We gotta get them out. And all that. It's creepy, okay? It's creepy, weird, and honestly, it's horrifying. And it does make me think that the creators could have at least put more thought into it. I say this is like close to HELL, but not there yet. But the Teletubby thing, yeah. The faces they put on the characters for the chair, for the Teletubby, just makes it look like so pervertedly creepy. Like every time you sit down, you just have to worry about the look on their face, and it makes it look like they're a freaking stalker. And that's just freaking creepy. I don't like that happening while I'm sitting down. I want to sit down, wait for what I gotta do, and that's it. That's body shaming. I have to put this with the same place where it would go with the baby stuff. It's just weird and disturbing and all that. Also, body shaming I do not approve of. It makes me a little more mad that they actually decided to go that far for people that are different in body, weight, and size. But the biggest one would be the end. That bridge definitely deserves HELL. That is the biggest hazard yet. It can cause multiple people to die. Anyone can get hurt. Anyone can get injured. And all that. And it's there. Nothing you can say. Design choice and all that, they left it there and allowed it to keep going for I don't know how long. If it's still up and operational today and they haven't changed it, what the frick? That is stupid. It has so many problems that it can actually cause multi-homicidal stuff. Multi-homicide? It will kill a ton of people, basically. And that is fricked up beyond anything else. That is deserving of HELL, and I don't think anyone can disagree, because that is a safety hazard for everyone. That could kill people. That could cause mass problems with plummeting. It could break down cars. Anyone could be harmed. And it's fricked up. And no one can say otherwise that it doesn't deserve to be there. Because guess what? It deserves to be on the list. That's how freaking stupid it is. That's how dangerous it is. And no one can say otherwise. Because if you do, you're basically supporting the problem. My gosh, some of this stuff is just ridiculous. It makes me question how they approve of this. But those things I mentioned, how the frick did they even get the legal rights to do this? Freaking stupid. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button, support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button, be notified immediately when a new video comes out. And tell me what you think about this video. What was the things you thought that were like deserving for the title's sake? It's the title name itself, HELL. What deserves to go there? What doesn't deserve to go there? is some of the stuff ignorant options and so on, or something else? You go ahead and tell me down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions. I made my choices. I would like to hear yours because this is a freaking weird subject. But yeah. Anyway, other than that, the link to this video will be down in the description below. So if you want to see this video yourself, go ahead and look in the description. It'll be right there. But other than that, again, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.